Mobile applications for just about anything seem to be popping up every minute, and that's why it's so hard to find an app that works for you. But here at ITBusiness.ca, we just love testing apps so that you don't have to. So when Epson, the printer maker, came to us and proposed that we test out their PrintJinni mobile app for the iPhone and iPad, we said, bring it on. We had our entire IT department test the app and the printer. And here to tell you about that review is Matt Panchalingam, our IT manager, and Richard Bolins, our IT specialist.
The printer was packed quite nicely. It was just standard packaging, but it was protected. None of the parts arrived damaged. Once unboxed and installed, I found that the setup process actually would be quite simple, very easy to use. The nice thing about this printer is when I had installed one of the printer cartridges, one of the cartridges didn't seat 100%. The printer at that point had already diagnosed the issue and provided solutions, which is a very nice change compared to a lot of printers and a lot of other manufacturers who don't have that feature involved and give you an error code instead for you to go look up. This one not only tells you what's wrong, it tells you how to fix it. I did notice though, when it came to printing documents off of let's say from the network or from another machine, it was actually quite slow in comparison to normal printing.
Yeah, and just to show you how slow it was, this is the printout. This stack of sheets right here, you know, I don't know,
That's about
30, 40, 50 pages. It took, and Richard timed it on his phone, it took that long to print out this little stack of paper. It said for most users in a small office or, you know, or like at a home office, that's not a problem. We tried printing out photos too, and the picture quality is acceptable. There's like, it's not a photo printer, it's a inkjet printer which can take photo paper. So from that level, it was a good printout.
The overall build of the printer I liked, but there was one component that specifically I thought was, it definitely could use some improvement, and that would be the paper tray right here. And if you feel the paper tray, it's very flimsy.
It can scan, it can photocopy, it can fax. A great feature is it has all the card slots, so if you have a digital camera, you can take out a card and pop it in and print out photos without using a PC. The PrintJinni software works. It does its job. I can't say that it works well, it's slow. So for example, you have to download it first. Once you download the PrintJinni software, you simply launch it. Once it's launched, you have two separate options. One is enter an email address. The other is bypass that. If you bypass that, you get limited use, which it says is to print PDFs and JPEG files only. On my iPhone, I can simply launch the PrintJinni app. I then have to go access email accounts, pick the email address I chose, wait as it scans through all the attachments I have in my email. So stepping back a step, if you want to print something, you have to email it to yourself. So I've emailed several files, such as a PowerPoint file, Excel file, Word file, so on and so forth. Just to give it a shot, let's open the smallest file that I have. Again, we're going to spend a lot of time waiting. So we're now downloading the file that I'm supposed to be printing. There we go. It's finally here. Now that it's here, I can pick the printer and print. Honestly, if I wanted to print something, I would email it to myself and print it from my computer. That's going to be faster.
A lot of the IT guys here, we're using Android phones as well. We have as well Blackberries and other products and other manufacturers as well. There's no apps available for it. My opinion on this is for office use, not so much. If you have a home office perhaps, then it's an all-in-one function printer. Mm-hmm. For a business environment, it's too noisy, it's not sturdy enough to...
On the same note, at home, I would love this because I have family who's not technically savvy. They can change cartridges by following directions on the screen and following all the steps, and not have to wait on me. It's user-friendly, and that makes it a decent buy for your home. overall, it's a printer. Printers print. The sheets come out fast. It does black and white. It does color. The great thing is it has Wi-Fi and Ethernet.
Well, there you have it, the final verdict on the Epson PrintJinni and WorkForce 633 printer. Thank you very much, Matt, and thank you so much, Richard.
Anytime.
Until then, good day.